Welcome to Tips for Human Resilience. While our regular podcast covers topics related to cyber and human resilience, our Tips for Human Resilience is focused on helping leaders in the workforce help their organizations. Today, we're talking about automation. As we approach Q3, many organizations are feeling the pressure ramp up. More threats, more data, and not enough time or people to keep up. The truth is, resilience today isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter. And automation is one of the most powerful ways to do that. In today's episode, we're breaking down 3 high-impact automations you can deploy before Q3 so your team can reduce burnout, improve security, and focus on what actually matters. Those 3 areas are access reviews, alert triage, and reporting. Let's start with access reviews. Access reviews are critical, but let's be honest, they're also one of the most tedious tasks teams deal with. They're often managed through spreadsheets, email reminders, and last-minute audit scrambles, and that creates risk. When you automate access reviews, you create consistency, reduce over-provisioned access, and ensure nothing falls through the cracks. Instead of chasing stakeholders, automation can trigger review cycles, send reminders, and even flag inactive accounts automatically. What used to feel like a quarterly fire drill becomes a seamless, ongoing process. Next, alert triage. This is where many teams feel the most overwhelmed. Every day, analysts are flooded with alerts, and a large portion of them are low priority or even false positives. Without automation, your team ends up spending valuable time sorting through noise instead of responding to real threats. Automated triage changes that. It can prioritize alerts based on severity and context, enrich them with additional data, and route them to the right person, or even close them entirely if they're low risk. And here's the key. Automation doesn't replace your team. It strengthens them. It allows your experts to spend less time reacting and more time making smart, informed decisions. Now, let's talk about reporting. Reporting is essential. Leadership needs visibility. Compliance depends on it. But manually pulling reports every week or every month is time-consuming and repetitive. With automation, you can generate real-time dashboards, schedule reports to send automatically, and pull live data directly from your systems. That means fewer errors, faster insights, and more time spent analyzing data, not collecting it. And for leadership, it means clearer, more timely decision-making. So why does all of this matter? Because resilience isn't just about surviving pressure. It's about adapting to it. When you automate the right processes, you're not just saving time. You're reducing stress, improving accuracy, and creating space for your team to focus on meaningful work. Instead of constantly reacting, your organization becomes proactive. And that is the foundation of true resilience. Here are 5 actionable tips you can start using today. First, start small, but be strategic. Pick one workflow in access, alerts, or reporting, and automate just that. Second, focus on high-friction tasks. If your team avoids it or repeats it often, it's a perfect candidate. Third, use the tools you already have. Many platforms include automation features that are underutilized. Fourth, define clear rules and thresholds. Automation only works well when the criteria are specific and structured. And fifth, measure and improve. Track time saved, error reduction, and response improvements. Then refine as you go. We hope you all enjoyed our podcast today. Please subscribe to this podcast on whatever platform you're listening to. For more information, visit our website.